Hi everyone, it's time for episode 5. Today we're going to review Kyle Larson's 2024 Valvoline Chevy Camaro. Now, you may be wondering why I have two of the same car here. Well, you're about to find out. Let's begin. This is a Gold Series diecast by Lionel Racing. Gold Series is the legacy name that people call these rectangular boxed diecasts. That's because for so many years, that's what they were called by Action Racing Collectibles. Today, Lionel owns Action Racing Collectibles, and their logo still appears on these boxes here, so we call them Gold Series cars still. Let's open up Kyle Larson's 2024 Valvoline Chevy Camaro. I like to use these prongs, slide them all the way through so they pop out the other end, and then it's easy to pop open. So we will start from the front here, and the grille looks good, as does the... Oh no. The window banner. The window banner, do you guys see this? It doesn't have anything on it. It's blank. Well, that's an issue. I wonder if all of these made have this issue, because that is clearly an issue. It should have Larson's name on it, as well as the Chevy bow tie on the left-hand side. Well, that's an unfortunate mistake in the front, but let's move on to the side. And we got more errors. Okay. There's an errant decal piece right there on the front wheel. There's a paint chip and is that a silver decal on the right there? Oh dear. This is pretty poor quality. Oh dear. This is pretty poor quality. It must have been rattled like crazy or something in shipping. I don't know, but that shouldn't even matter. These shouldn't be made so fragile. The Valvoline logo on the door area, there's a piece of logo chipped off it. You can even see it right there, and it's stuck right there on the door. And it's come on. There's also a small paint chip on the red there by the rear wheel well. On the back here, the window looks fine, but we have an errant blue decal stuck on the bumper. Oh man, this car's a mess. How disappointing. When you're spending retail for these, you don't want to have a car like this. Come on. The top of the car looks fine, except for the missing Larson on the front windshield. Again, it's like, how do you miss that? There's also a red paint flake, it looks like, in the interior dash. We better check the other side real quick. And it looks fine. We got a few flaking paint chips on the rear well there. Wow, this car was a mess. I mean, that's uncalled for. Where's the quality control? This represents Lionel's Gold Series line of cars. The best of the best. This is embarrassing. I mean, that's uncalled for. So here's where the second box comes in. I contacted Circle B Diecast and told them the previous car they sent me was a quality control disaster. Typical of Circle B customer support, they instantly said they would send a new car and check it before they send it. I cannot rave enough about Circle B Diecast. They are my go-to for diecasts, and they're a great bunch of people anytime I've ever talked to them. I'll go more in depth about sellers in the future. Again, the imperfection is not Circle B's fault. They just sell the products. It's Lionel's fault who manufactures the cars with these defects. So a few days later, a new package came with the new Larson car, as well as a few little trinkets as an apology. So thank you, Circle B, for your awesome customer service. So let's check out this new car. I hope it's good. All right, we'll do a quick check. The grille and headlights look good, though there is a paint chip on the Valvoline logo right there on the hood. But hey, we got an improvement there. The windshield banner is actually there, the name and the Chevy logo. Along the side, the number 5 appears to have some issues. There's a chip on the upper left of the 5, and there's a decal issue in the center. Lionel, all these 5 cars must be full of errors or something. On the upper roof rail, there seems to be a tiny paint bubble and a misaligned decal with the red peeking through the white. These are pretty rough lines along the rear quarter panel. I don't know if that's meant to be there, but it doesn't look good. The rear, thank goodness, it looks like it's good. The other side seems to equally have, oh man, there's a lot of little issues. I see paint blotches, tiny paint chips. Man, well, what we've just witnessed here are two brand new Lionel diecasts with quality control issues abounding. In some ways, the first car had less issues than the second one, but the issues of the first car were just more significant. And that stinks, and it's really something that needs to be remedied by Lionel. If people are spending their hard-earned money on these cars, they should come flawless. I can grab any cheap 99-cent Hot Wheels car and feel very confident it won't have the same issues. There's no reason a $10 Gold Series diecast should have any issues at all. So overall, I think the car has a nice scheme. I love the red, white, and blue setup. It has some nice visual cues. I especially like the side and the rear. But unfortunately, the diecast itself is let down by the quality control issues. These are all problems that should have been noticed and have never left the factory. Hopefully we won't have any more issues like this in the future, but you never know. Anyways, that was another diecast review. I am another AJ, and this is the end of another episode of AJ's Diecast News and Reviews. Catch you next time.